मोर मुकुट मकराकृत कुंडल गलवैजंती माला मोर मकराकृत कुंडल गलवैजंती माला मोर मुकुट मकराकृत कुंडल गलवैजंती माला मकराकृत कुंडल गलवैजंती माला चरणनूप रसाला राधे श्याम 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 चरण रसाल रे श्याम 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 चरणनूप रसाला राधे श्याम 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 ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 सुखकार सुंदर बदन कमल दल लोचन बाकी चितवनहारी दल लोचन बाकी रे सुंदर बदन कमल दल लोचन बाकी चितवनहारी मनहारी मोहन वंश विहारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे मोहन वंश विराजे राधे श्याम 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 ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 वृंदावन में धेनु चराव गोपी जन मनहारी गोपी जन मना वृंदावन में धेनु चरावे गोपी जन मनहारी गोपी न मनहा श्री गोवर्धन धारी राधे श्याम 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 श्री गोवर्धन श्याम 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 श्री गोवर्धन धारी राधे श्याम 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 ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 ब्रज राधा कृष्णा मिली अब दो गौर रूप अवतारा मिली अब दो तारी राधा कृष्णा मिली अब दो गौर रूप अवतारी गौर रूप नारी कीर्तन धर्म प्रचारी राधे रात श्याम 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 कीर्तन धर्म प्रचार श्याम 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 कीर्तन धर्म प्रचारी राधे श्याम 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 ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। तुम बिन मेरा और न कोई नाम रूप अवतारी, तुम न कोई तारी, तुम बिन मोर को न कोई नाम रूप अवतारी, न को नाम रूप तारी, चरण में बलिहारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। चरणन में बलिहारी श्याम, चरणन में बलिहारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। श्याम ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। Translation, we'll read turn by turn. Krishna gives happiness in the hearts of all the Vrajavasis. Radhe, Shama, Shama, Shama. Next, one by one, read it. Small but good meaning. Yeah? You can practice, Mother. You got a nice voice. Now you have to sing more and more. That only gives happiness. Jai Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Kunda Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari Jaya Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Dhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Nana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Nana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana यमुना तीरा वनचारी, यमुना तीरा वनचारी, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय, जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरवरधारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरवरधारी, नारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम राम, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे 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 राम 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 हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे 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 राम 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 हे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Jaya Radha Radhanata, Radha Radhanata Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Sri Radhe. Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Hari, Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Divine Grace of Charnaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki jai. Namacharya Slardas Thakur ki jai. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasad Gaur Bhakti ki jai. Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kundu Radha Kundu Giri Govardhan ki jai. Sri Sri Radha Radhanath ki jai. Sri Sri Radha Madhav ki jai. Sri Sri Giraj Govardhan ki jai. Sri Sri Gaur Hari ki jai. Sri Mayapur Dham ki jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Sri Jagannathpur Dham ki jai. Sri Ganga Maya Yamuna Mai ki jai. Bhakti Devi Tulsi Devi ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki jai. All glorious assembled deities. All glorious assembled deities. All glorious Guru and Gauranga. All glorious Srila Prabhupada. Namaskar. पेपर दिया यस्यानुभावमकल श्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितीर्षितां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणया पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनाम् नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we will continue from the fourth canto of the Bhagavatam, chapter 19, text 23. The pastimes is related to Prithu Maharaj appearance and performing the Ashwamedha Yajna, 100 sacrifices. When you perform 100 Ashwamedha Yajna, one is qualified to become Indra in the next life. So that is just like to become Brahma, one must be performing Varnasrama Dharma 100% for 100 years. That person is qualified to become Brahma. If such personality to become Brahma or Indra not available, Krishna will incarnate as a Brahma, also he will incarnate as a Indra also. Yeah? These are being special posts. Indra is being the king of heavenly planet. In the material world, it's the duty of Indra to re-establish Dharma in the whole universe. whether lower plant system, upper plant system. Sometimes it becomes beyond his capacity because like demons like Ravana, they get benediction from Brahma. He cannot be defeated by any demigod. So when it's beyond his capacity, then Lord Brahma, Lord Indra and all the presiding deity of all the deities, Lokapal, they approach Lord Shiva to solve the situation. Shiva come and try to re-establish. Sometimes it is also beyond his capability. Because somebody got the benediction that nobody in the universe can defeat you, including Shiva. Then they all approach. Brahma, Indra, Shiva, demigods, they all approach to Shwetadev, offer prayer to Krishna. Then Krishna will incarnate to solve that problem. Okay. So, this chapter dealing with Indra and Krishna also is incarnate as a Pruth Maharaj, Shakti Avesh incarnation. There are many type of incarnation. Chaitanya Charitamrita elaborately says different names. Difficult to remember so many names. But Srila Prabhupada grouped them all in 6 categories. Not that Prabhupada made it, it is scriptures is there. He explained us. The one is, repeat with me, Purusha incarnation, Guna incarnation, modes incarnation, and pastime incarnation, Yuga incarnation, Manvantara incarnation, Shakti Avesh incarnation. Purusha incarnation means they are responsible for the creation and maintenance of the universe. Like Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, Jai Sri Sri Radha Ranath ki Jai, Giraj Govardhan ki Jai, Gaur Nitai ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada. Purusha incarnation means Mahavishnu, who creates the whole universe. All the universes are created by Mahavishnu. Yasaika nishratita kalamata valambya jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanata Vishnur mahaniya yasya kala vishesho Govindamadi purusham tamam bhajami. So the whole creation process is given in this one verse. So Mahavishnu is cause of the creation of all the universes. Okay. So when creating the universes, then the big theory it is small, like a smaller than the mustard seed, takes thousands of years to elevate itself big. Okay. Universe is a matter. Itself doesn't have any consciousness. How can the matter expand? In order to make the matter active, alive, then Lord entered into that universe as a Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, who is the super soul of the universe, and the universal form of the Lord is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Because of his presence, it starts expanding. Okay. Then when from his navel portion comes Lord Brahma, the Garbhodakshaya Mahavishnu creates all the ingredients required for creation. 5 great elements, 5 working senses, 5 knowledge acquiring senses, 5 sense objects, all the demigods responsible for Lokapal governing, or we call Dakpala also 10, intelligence and mind and Lord Brahma. They are all created by Mahavishnu. So just like if you are cooking in the kitchen, somebody has to bring all the masala, spices, sabji, vegetables. So Mataji cooking just to cut and make this. So all ingredients required for creation provided by Mahavishnu. Brahma take them and cooking like that to making according to the karma give the different body. That's why creation of Brahma is the secondary creation. Creation done by Mahavishnu is the primary creation. Okay? When after universe, then the living entities are given. And the living entity, how to act. By the presence of the soul, we are alive, that's all. It is not capable of doing any activity. But when the Lord enters the super soul, Lord directs everyone to act in a synchronous way. Those who know the electronic theory, all the items are there, but they will act only when the synchronous frequency is given, then they all act. Okay, this is like you are using the computer. Computer also, we call it a instructive register. Time to time instruction key. Oh, now you press this key, you do like that, like that. So this also super soul gives it. So Lord expand himself as a Kshirodaksha Vishnu with the super soul and governing principle of the universe. Okay. So here Brahma is the second creation. So Indra is responsible. Here we are talking about Indra. I said, when anyone performs 100 Ashwamedha yajna or sacrifice, sometimes people criticize that, oh, in the Vedas written killing of the animals. It's not killing of animals. The person, how to categorize whether this person is qualified to do the yajna or not. What do you do? In ISKCON, what you say? You must be qualified in the Mayapur deity worship course, is it? At least some qualification we have taken. In the same way, whether this person is qualified to do this yajna, Ashwamedha yajna. When you do the Ashwamedha yajna means you must be perfect in all four Vedas. When such a yajna is done, there will be four Purohitas, Pujari doing the yajna. One must be perfect in the Samveda, one will be perfect in the Atharva Veda, one should be perfect in the Ruk Veda, other should be perfect in the Yajurveda. The one who is perfect in Yajurveda is called Brahman. Different Veda Pandits, they are called different. So he will be a chief priest. Other priest, the duty is that when reciting the mantras, are they reciting according to Samaveda, Yajurveda, Rukveda? See that is he reciting the mantra in the proper sequence and time? If somebody is not doing, then you stop here. You are not qualified. When everything is done, after that, when they sacrifice the animal, the head priest must be capable of either making alive again or elevate to the heavenly planet. If he cannot do, in the life he cannot perform that yajna again. Not that I will do supplementary examination, no supplementary, only once. That's why all the sages are not qualified to perform all the yajnas. You can say Vasishtha Maharshi, they are not ordinary personalities. Dipara Brahma is called. Vasishtha Maharshi is born from the breath of Lord Brahma. They are very powerful like Brahma. But still, when he was supposed to do Putra Kameshti Yajna for Dasharatha Maharaj, he said, I am not qualified. I can do Ashwamedha Yajna to get the children, I am not qualified. It has to be done by Yajnavalkya Maharshi. Means, though they are highly elevated, they won't take the task which they are not qualified for. Similarly, we devotee also should be like that. We should not, I know everything now. We should do what is we are qualified. Otherwise, I am not qualified to do something, I will be committing offense. Hare Krishna. So here, they are performing the yajna. At the time, as I said, if you perform yajna 100, you are qualified to become Indra. So Indra doesn't want to leave the post. Nowadays also you can see politicians, they don't want to go election, no, wrong election. They want to continue. That is power hungry. So Indra also like that one. Anyone in the material world, whether demigod, anyone, always subject to this material desires. It shows that Indra, though king of heaven, and the life duration almost 600 million years, more than 300 million years, the duration of life of one Manu, still he wants to continue. So, He wanted that Prithu Maharaj should not do disturbing. So we will continue there. 23rd verse. Papers are there? Mataji? You don't have the papers? Okay. Yani Rupani Jagruhe Indro Aya Dhishaya Tani Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Yani Rupani Jagruhe Indrahaya Dhishaya Tani Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Yani Rupani Jagre Indrahaya Dhishaya Tani Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Yani Rupani Jagre Indrohaya Dhishaya Tani Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Yani Rupani Jagre Tani Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Tani Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Mataji Rupani Jagre Indrohaya Dhishaya Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Yani Jagruhe Indrohaya Dhishaya Tani Papasya Khandani Lingam Khandam Ihochate Yani, all those which Rupani, forms, Jagre, accepted, Indra, the king of heaven, Haya, the horse, Dhishaya, with a desire to steal, Tani, all those, Papasya, of sinful activities, Khandani, signs, Lingam, the symbol, Khandam, the word Khanda, Iha, here, Uchate, is said. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Whatever different forms Indra assumed as a mendicant because of his desire to see the horse were symbols of atheistic philosophy. Purport. According to Vedic civilization, sannyasa is one of the essential items in the program of the Varna Ashrama institution. One should accept sannyasa according to the parampara system of the acharyas. At the present moment, however, many so-called sannyasis or mendicants have no understanding of God consciousness. Such sannyasa was introduced by Indra because of his jealousy of Maharaj Prithu. And what he introduced is again appearing in the age of Kali. Practically, none of the sannyasis in this age are bona fide. No one can introduce any new system into the Vedic way of life. If one does so out of malice, he is to be known as a Pashandi or atheist. In the Vaishnava Tantra it is said, Yastu Narayanam Devam Brahmarudradi Devata Samatvena Vicheta Sapasandi Bhavidruvam. Although it is forbidden, there are many Pashandis who coin terms like the Daridra Narayana and Swami Narayana, although not even such demigods as Brahma, Shiva can be equal to Narayana. We have to be very careful. Written Swami Narayana. When we are with the Swami Narayana, we should try to avoid it. They are also falling, like we accept Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's incarnation of the Lord. They accept, there was one villager named Ramadas. They accept he is the incarnation of Narayana. That's why they call him Swami Narayana in his name. They also follow Bhagavatam. They don't do deity worship as we do. Remaining all same. So, okay, Prabhupada wrote it, but when you are talking to the people, group of people, when Swami Narayana is there, we should try to. Otherwise, we should be capable of defeating their philosophy. We can argue with them, pinpoint them if I am capable of defeating the philosophy. If you don't know better, very carefully avoid it, argue. But they are very favorable to ISKCON. I've seen many places. Here I don't know, South Africa, Botswana, whenever the Swaminarayan sannyasis come from anywhere, they come to ISKCON and attend. He's the chief, we used to call Pramukh Maharaj. When he came to Botswana, he came more than 5-6 times. Once he came to Mangalarati also, evening Arati, Sanjharati used to come every day, used to enjoy it. They are like our Kirtan, everything, they like it. They have two groups. One, Kutch group, they call it. They stress only on the philosophical approach and prayers. Other group, the philosophical plus social work. So because they are engaged in social work, which is as famous as BAPS. Here also in Durban, what you got is the BAPS one. So they are famous because they do a lot of social work. That's it. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chachunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitam Cha Namah Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Desatarne He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So yesterday we were talking, on Friday, last Friday, we were talking how Indra tried to disturb the last yajna. Prithu Maharaj, who was the Shakti Avesh incarnation of Krishna, the executive principle, how to govern the earth planet, kings, how one should do the duty of the king, to teach and practically do. Krishna incarnate as a Prithu Maharaj. Because it is in relation to the opulences, who will appear? Incarnate Narayan. Where it is in relation to the opulences, the Narayan will come. And who is Narayan? Narayan is the expansion of Krishna. Krishna expands as Balaram. Balaram expands quadruple expansion. Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Anuruddha. Okay. When the Lord wants to create the spiritual planets, Vaikunthas, then Sankarshan expands as a Narayan. Then he creates all the Vaikunthas. When the Lord wants to create the material universes, Narayan will second quadruple expansion, same Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Anuruddha. Now second Sankarshan is also known as Yoma Sankarshan. Yoma means sky. Okay. Sometimes some books you will find Yoma Sankarshan also. So Yoma Sankarshan, there are two Sankarshan. One Sankarshan is overall responsible for spiritual and material platform. They are no different, both are same, but functional. The first expansion, Sankarshan, is responsible for entire universe, whether it's spiritual or material. Second Sankarshan is expansion. It takes care of the material universes. Okay. Then, second Sankarshan from it expands Mahavishnu. The Mahavishnu starts creation. Okay. That's how the creation goes on. So, here, when they are doing the Prithu Maharaj being the Shakti Avesh incarnation, how they decided? The previous verse said there, that sages when they saw the appearance of, when they were churning the body. Now, Prithu Maharaj did not appear like you and me appear. Auras Putra we call it. But he appeared by the churning the body, dead body of King Vena, the very sinful person, king. Because he instructed the people not to perform any Vedic worship or yajnas. He said, I am the God, you must worship me. The sages got angry. They killed him by the mantras. Sages can kill, but they cannot govern the kingdom. Because there was no king, all these rascals started increasing, thieves, everything. Then they understood that we made a mistake. We had to get one king also to rule the country. Then how to do? King Vena died. So, then going through the Vedic process, they churned the body of King Vena. When they churned the thighs of King Vena, first, when a very black, very fearful person appeared and said, yes, he said, who am I? What should I do? Sit here. That is called Nishad. Is completely all the sinful reaction of King Vena appeared in the human form as a Nishad. So then Prabhupada writes in the purport side, they say that person Nishad is none but tribal man. Okay. So he said that you stay in the forest, okay, you go. Then now that all sinful activity reactions have gone, now the pious activity there from the body, when they start churning the arms of the King Vena, then not churning, they think the churning rod, no. They have to recite the mantras. By the presence of that mantras appear. So two personalities, one male and one female, appeared. When they saw the effulgence of these two personalities, big personalities, they understood that they are none but expansion of Lord Narayana. That's why I say that. They said that having seen how they decide, on the hands there will be some symptoms. When you get the opportunity to see some chalk piece put on your finger, tip of fingers, in each finger you will find the cone shell form. Some are more, when you are fortunate, one of the fingertip you will find roundish. That is called Sudarshan Chakra. How many chakras you got? Vishnu Chakra will get all the 5. On one hand, they will get all the lotus, a strong conch shell forms. Other will have all the 5, the chakra, roundish. If any one of us got that one chakra, some more fortunate than others it is. Sometimes you find here on the base of thumb also. And they will find some special lines which indicate those lines are meant for the Vishnu Tattvas. And the form, on the feet, there will be symbols, total 19 symbols are there. On the right sole, you will get the 12 symbols, and the left sole, 7 symbols. Radharani will have 17, but Krishna will have 19. All Vishnu Tattvas will have the 19 symbols. When one see how many, whether that personality is the full Vishnu Tattva or partially, that is known by the sages and learned people. See how many symbols are coming. Depending upon those symbols, they decide what type of incarnation. One day we will discuss it, that symbols, what is the meaning of each symbol. Okay. So here, sages say that having seen the symbols on the palm and feet, they said that is the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. And the female, who is that? Female also expansion of goddess of fortune, Bhagavati Lakshmi Devi. Lord never comes alone. When he comes, he has to follow by Sri Devi also. Okay. Without Sri Devi, you won't have the opulences. That's why scripture says that we never should say Krishna alone. We should say Sri Krishna, Sri Radhe, Sri Rama. Means it is accompanied by his Sri Devi, opulences. So, he wanted to disturb, then he introduced so many artistic forms of the sannyasi just to distract him. Because when he, up to 99 yajnas, he did not disturb, but 100th one, Indra doesn't want to complete, because if he completes, next time Indra, Pruthi Maharaj will become Indra, then he has to leave his job. So to stop that one, he was disturbing. When he stole the horse meant for the sacrifice, Atri Maharshi, who was son of Lord Brahma, performing the yajna, he saw, then told the prince, son of Pruthi Maharaj, that say, Indra is stealing you, that the person desires a sannyasi, Indra is stealing your horse, go and bring it. He went with running, chasing him. Indra disappeared, left the horse. He brought it. And again he came, assumed the form of sannyasi, with the staff in his hand, on the top of the horse, skull is there. Aghoris, we call those type of sannyasis will come, if you will find in Himalayas, Aghoris. They stay in the graveyards. So they saw again he was taking the horse and running. Second time Atri Maharaj said, you did not kill. Again Indra, that sannyasi is stealing the horse. So he was about to kill him, Indra, but he refused, because when he came and near saw, is having the sannyasi dress, how can I kill a sannyasi? Is a devotee. So he did not kill and come back. Indra was very much happy. Though he could have killed me, but he did not. And brought the horse back. When he brought the horse back, the sages, Atri Maharshi and sages said that you are a very powerful king. You brought the horse back. So your name will be now Vijitashva, the one who became victory over of the horse getting back. Third time again he steals it. As he come back again, this guy is another sannyasi, steals it. Okay. Third time also again gone and brought it back. So after that one, 2 days. Okay. So because it is happening again and again, since that time certain men with a poor fund of knowledge have adopted the dress of a false sannyasi. False sannyasi means a sannyasi duty to meditate upon the Lord, serve for the Lord. In the 6th chapter, 1st verse of the Bhagavad Gita gives the definition of what is sannyasi. Anasrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti yat. The one who does all the activities mentioned in scriptures, but doesn't want to enjoy the result of that one is sannyasi. In the purport Srila Prabhupada mentioned that all the ISKCON devotees who follow the regulative principles and engage in service of the Lord, they are sannyasis. Whether householder, brahmachari, sannyasi, if they are following these principles of our sampradaya, sanya. Why? Our way of worship is to get the benefit or what? Why do they serve the Lord? Why we are chanting? Why you are taking prasad? What for? What is the motto behind it? Huh? Yeah, for the pleasure of Radha Radhanath, not for our pleasure. We are coming to Mangalarti so that Radhanath will be happy. I am singing to make the Radha Radhanath happy. So devotees in our sampradaya is that we do every activity for the pleasure of the Lord. I am not doing any activity for my pleasure because for each and desire for me, I have to take a birth. There is 100 desires, I have to take 100 times birth. So, but purpose of engage in devotional service, not to take a birth, to go back home, back to Godhead. So Prabhupada has given a very nice clue that you must do every activity for the pleasure of the Lord. And because our desire is only to please the Lord, I don't have any material desire, I don't take birth. Simple formula. So whether it's sannyasi or householder, all devotees in ISKCON, they work for the pleasure of the Lord. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada mentioned that all the devotees who follow the regulatory principles are sannyasis. Okay. When you take sannyasa, so little more important is that you'll be. When I was taking sannyasa, I approached Bhaktichar Maharaj in Mayapur, asked for the blessing. I was going for interview. Then Maharaj explained me, sannyasa in ISKCON, we should not try to compare with the other sannyasis of other sampradaya. Ours is a preaching mission. So at least one is free from the family attachment, family responsibilities. It's exclusively meant for the preaching mission. Okay. But other sampradaya sannyasis, why they take sannyas? So that I get liberated. I go to Himalaya, I go to a forest, I sit alone, meditate upon, so that I can get liberated. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is not for the selfish movement, it is for the liberation of all the living entities in the world. Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Mahaprabhu also, we have to liberate each and every living entity in this universe. Not only human beings, in the animals. When you chant Hare Krishna mantra, Kirtana, outside birds are there, animals are there, non-devotees are there. They may not be able to speak, but they can hear. When the sound vibration of Hare Krishna mantra enters through the hair, then to the heart, those living entities like birds, snakes, animals, the next life they come to the human being. Human beings, when they hear, even they chant it, because next life they get elevated to the human being in the devotional life. They will get. So that is the benefit. That's why the Sankirtana, glorifying the Lord loudly out to each and every one, is benefited. Haridas Thakur says to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that according to the Vedic instruction, Japa, chanting mentally is the best one, Manasika. Three types of chanting, Manasika, Umamshu, Vaikhari. Mentally chanting is the best one. And Umamshu means only I chant, only I am saying Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, only I can hear, not to you. And Vaikhari is the loudly. According to scripture, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that, Haridas, Vaikhari is the third class. And you say that Vaikhari is the best one, why? Haridas Thakur said, my Lord, your appearance is there to deliver all the living entities, not for the self-deliverance. So when you chant loudly, Vaikhari process, all so many birds, animals, non-devotee human beings, they are all hearing the sound vibration when they enter the hearts through the air holes, they are benefited. Animals will come to the next, when they leave the body, they will take birth of human being. Otherwise, they have to undergo so many lifetimes, different phases of life. So that is the highest welfare activity. As such, it's going to always try to do kirtan loudly outside. Okay? Of course, when you are in the temple, we are trying to chant, everybody should do the Umam. So that when we are chanting, I should hear my voice, not your voice. If I am hearing your voice, I don't get any benefit. It means my attention is on you, not on me. If I want to get my benefit of chanting myself, I should try to hear it. Prabhupada used the word attentive chanting. Okay, we coming to our point. Okay, today says that here talking about the, according to Vedic civilization, sannyas is the one of the essential items of varnashrama dharma, because any living entity, one should not engage the family enjoyment of life. Family enjoyment becomes cause of our repeated cycle of birth in different spaces of the life. So family life is allowed only for the 25 years. Up to 25 years of age is the brahmachari life. 25 to 50 is the family life. After 50, one should take to the vanaprastha, then sannyas. If it try to remain in the family life whole life, then even at the time of the death, it is very difficult to get out of the family attachment. We can say theoretical, oh, easy. No, it's not that easy. Attachment to the wife and children so deep. The theory is easy, but practically very difficult. But when you used to the vanaprastha life, 50 years, I moved from a home, okay. If you are not capable of going to the forest, Prabhupada writes that one should come in the morning, only sleep in the night, in the daytime come to the temple, take some service. Sitting for the bookstall or doing some, I see every day wonderful devotees come. Doing some service, morning to evening, stay in the temple, take prasadam, go home just to sleep. Now you slowly are getting detached. After a couple of years, the night also come and stay in the temple. But one should get detached. Otherwise, when I leaving the body, difficult to get detached. If you don't get detachment, no matter how much bhakti we are doing, we are subject to the repeated cycle of birth and death. That's why it's given that human form of the life is meant for liberation from the material existence. No other form of the life, demigod, nobody can get liberated from their positions, whether Indra, Chandra, all this. They all have to take birth as human being. If somebody says that demigods go to Vaikuntha, ask them to show where it is. Lord Krishna says in the 11th canto to those that Sarginopetamichanti lokam niraninastada sadakam jnana bhakti bhyam uvayam tad asadakam. Sargina, demigods in the heavenly planets also want to take a human being on the earth planet. Why? Because the performing the sadhana bhakti which we are doing and getting the transcendental knowledge is only possible to a human being on this earth, not to the demigods or living entities in heaven, hell. That's why the human form of the body is the most important. It decides the destiny of the living entity after leaving the body. Whether I go take the birth in the animal kingdom or so go to hell, go to heaven or enjoy next life aristocratic family, or I get liberated to Vaikuntha, the destiny is decided by the activity we do in this human body. That's a human body on this earth planet, not heaven. The earth planet is karma bhumi. Depending upon activity, we get the result. The heavenly planet, there is no sin. Whatever they do, there is no reaction at all. But only this human body. Some of you may ask, then Indra, why you have to do repent? He is the king, he is giving example to us that one do the sinful activity, you have to enjoy. Otherwise, he is free from the sin. He cannot, no sin can touch him. So powerful. And the acharyas give example, just like the fire, you put any dirty thing, fire will burn and fire remain pure. The demigods also so much powerful. But to give certain example to the material world, they take the corrective measures. So here also, however, so-called sannyasis and mendicants have no understanding of God consciousness. Taking a sannyasi, if you go to Haridwar and all, you see so many sannyas. Why take sannyas? No, I want to get out of my family responsibility. No, I will take sannyasi so that I can beg. Begging is not the profession of sannyasi. Begging only introduced so that you learn to be humble. Not that I am a sannyasi, everybody should know. The begging process to teach them how one can be humble at all. Other, when you are going to ask for some begging, you don't nothing to feel proud of it. But they also feel proud sometimes. And they said, Yastu Narayanam Devam Brahma Rudradi Devata Samatvena. It is the second offense in the 10 offenses against the holy name of the Lord. This is taken from the Puranas, Padma Puranas mentioned, to consider the demigods, Lord Shiva and Brahma, to be equal or independent. Why they are not equal? Why they are not independent? Why we say they are not equal? We cannot compare Krishna or Narayana equal to Brahma and Shiva. Why? Because their expansion. Abhinatva Namanama, at the same time they are separate, at the same time they are not separate also. In the 4th canto, 22nd chapter, in this one you will come across, when Datta Prajapati was performing the yajna, you all know the story. He was beheaded by Virabhadra, not our Virabhadra. Then when Shiva make him alive by putting the head of the goat, he was offering to Lord Shiva prayers. Goat will talk like a goat, not like a human being. When he was Prajapati, king of Prajapatis, offering prayer to Krishna like a goat, so Brahma and all other demigods started laughing. I laughed, Lord Narayana come. Then he says that Lord Brahma, me and Shiva, there is no difference. To maintain the universe, I appear like that one. So one has to be very cautious not to criticize Lord Shiva. Sometimes we say that, oh, Lord Shiva is nothing, Durga is nothing. Only I am worshipper of Krishna. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur in the Brahma Samhita, where Chiram Yatha Dadi Vikara Visheshu Yoga is there. In the purport, first sentence right. Lord Shambhu is not second God. To differentiate between Krishna and Shambhu is a direct offense at the lotus feet of Krishna. Right. Read the purport. Okay. So here, Prabhupada also giving instruction that although it is forbidden, there are many Pashandis who coin terms like Davindra Narayana, people in India, say that the poor people, but is Narayana. How can the Lord Narayana, husband of the goddess of fortune, can be poor? Huh? So they coin that just words. No, it is wrong. Narayana never can become poor, Daridra. But because of the Pakandis, they use different terms. So here that because of the Indra's activity, unauthorized sannyas are created. They are fanatics, Pashandis. One should not follow it. Any question? Welcome. You stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Time just gone.